Okay, so today we're having a look at Cosmic DJ, which is a music making game from developer GL33K. It's a bit weird, as you can see. The basic idea being that you make sort of beats and music to fix things called jam tenors, which have gone broken in space. And to do that, you need to reunite members of a band who are in space as well. It doesn't make a lot of sense, to be honest.
You are my best friend.
Oh, that's nice. So the idea is you have, for each sort of sequence, you have several different instruments you can choose from. So this is the grizzle bass. And there are two ways you can input. There's this way, which you use the keys for. Or if you click grid, you can click it in like this, which I find significantly easier than using the keys, because you can kind of keep an easier track of the order of things you put in. So I should point out that I have no experience making music whatsoever, as you will very quickly see. But because it has got this easy interface, and the fact that you can sort of essentially sample it over and over again and take notes out and put them back in, means it's really easy for someone even as rubbish as me as making music. You know, you can do something pretty simply, like you can see, just doing, you know, ascending and descending notes here. So once you're happy with that, you click to the next instrument. In this case, a kitten kit. I think I'll give it a sort of a regular beat here. I should also point out that I am basically the whitest guy alive and have no sense of rhythm whatsoever. So bear that in mind while I'm doing this. And so what happens is, you can see it at the top of the grid, there's a blue bar. And the idea is to essentially sort of finish the jam, you have to get it over that line you can see to the right hand side. And to really get it going, you can fill the bar completely and it will go completely gold. And that's a sign that you've, I guess, made a good jam. It seems to be slightly arbitrary, or you could put in any notes and it would eventually fill it up. It doesn't seem to actually judge whether what you've done is a good jam or not. So I have just one for each of them, so they're having a nice conversation. Because we all know that the worst dates are the dates where nobody talks. So if each of them says something, then it must be a good date, as far as I'm concerned. Now we're rocking. Okay, so we finished the jam, so we go to submit jam. How many dates were that easy? So that's finishing the first sort of sequence. So the idea is, for each jam tenor, you do several different jams, essentially. And then at the end, it combines all of those into a single one. It kind of mixes it for you. So again, we're doing another jam here with slightly different instruments, and some of them will cross over. So here we've got the horse laser, whatever that means. Have you ever been on a date when you go hang gliding and a man, you know, a paparazzi in a hot air balloon chases after you, and there are horses with 3D glasses firing lasers? First love, eh? I should say that this game at the moment is in early access, so you know, I'm not sure exactly what other stuff is going to be added. I'm not sure if there will be the ability to change time signatures, to do longer jams. Obviously outside of this is sort of the campaign mode. There is also the option to just sort of make a jam without going through all the different steps, so you can just do one thing. But at the moment that is just sort of 2 grids long, as it were. I'm not sure if I'll unlock more of that in the future, because I haven't played too much yet, or if that will be something that comes later on when the game is, you know, updated. Oh, there's now a giant blue Muppet behind us as well, which isn't at all terrifying. My word of advice, I don't have much dating experience, is not to drop acid while you're on a date.
Sometimes people don't realize that love is like a video game. There are challenges, you can level up, and you can make a nice coat out of wolf pelts.
Okay, don't know what kind of relationships you've been in, but whatever. Can get away without using some things.
Marriage.
Space Bible.
The most blessed union, where one human person can tell another human person, "Don't ever leave me," without sounding creepy.
Okay, so this is the final jam in the sequence. So let's try and get through this reasonably quickly, because no one likes long drawn out weddings. What is quite good is because at the end it mixes all the sequences together for you. If you do make something which doesn't sound too melodious, it's not going to sound too awful because it's kind of mixed it together. It tends to sound fairly accomplished. So that's him speaking, that's him saying I do. This is the moment that these two will always remember. Let's get it right. She needs to answer him. There she is, okay. So they are saying their vows to my incredible rhythms. Those lucky people. I am like that crap DJ that you hire for your wedding, who gets drunk and passes out and craps on your cake and, you know, all that bad stuff. Yep, they've dropped acid at their wedding as well. It's my kind of couple, to be honest. Okay, so that's now all the different jams completed. So I've now repaired the jam tenor, whatever that means. And so now the game, it says, remixes all the jams into one song, essentially. And while it's doing, let's listen to that. That is the sound of the summer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if there is a way to have more control over how it's remixed, but what you can do is export your song afterwards, give it a name. So I'm going to call this, I guess, Acid Wedding, as it was trippy as hell. So after that you can either just save it or you can export it, actually have it as an MP3 and upload it to SoundCloud, wherever you might like to. So that's Cosmic DJ. I hope you enjoyed my very poor attempts at music, and thank you for watching, really appreciate it.